Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another pick a card, but this time it's a little bit different. I only have two options here. I'm going to be doing the Celtic cross. So we have option 1 and 2. Like always, my email, my Instagram will be listed in the description box below, and the timestamps will be pinned along with my email and my Instagram in the comment section. I also have a tarot deck here. This is called the Thelema Tarot, I believe it's called, and I will be pulling some cards here. So this is just going to be kind of like an overall energy with you guys right now, so you're able to pick one or two. So if you're not ready and you have not selected, you can always pause the video whenever you are ready. You can go down to the pinned section of the comment and fast forward. So we're going to start off with option 1. So for option 1, we have change. Okay, so you might be going through some change right now, okay? Whether this is in any area of your life, there is change happening. This is something you are aware of because this is the center energy. What's blocking you is flourishing. Okay, so you're trying to flourish in something. You're trying to, because this is the blocked energy for me, what I'm getting is that you're trying to move forward or you're trying to make something happen, but then you have this change energy here and you're like, well, I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to, get the ball rolling kind of here. But I'm getting that because of this change, you're having to deal with this first, and then you will have the flourishing that you want in your life, right? There's an area of your life. Also, what I'm getting here is for some of you, there's an area in your life that's trying to flourish, that's trying to grow. And that is the change that is happening, okay? So this change will lead you to some new flowers, some new things blooming into your life. Bottom energy, we have honor yourself. So during this change, you're being called to honor yourself, right? Because change, again, is very difficult and we all deal with change in different ways. So Spirit is really telling you and reminding you that during this change, do whatever it is that you need for yourself, whether this is resting, getting your nails done, going out with friends, having an occasional glass of wine, whatever it is that will help you deal with this change. You have to do that for yourself. And also, even though things around you are changing, make sure that everything that is changing still honors you, right? That is still true to you, essentially. Energy. So in the past, you've had a lot of energy. Again, that's why it feels like you wanted to move forward with something, you wanted to go after something, but then this change happened, kind of tower moment here, right? This unexpected event, and you're like, oh, what do I do now with all this energy? Okay. But it's for the best. Reserve your energy right now. You're being called also to kind of put a break there. Expansion. So your mind is expanding. Also, during this time of change, Spirit is really calling you to use this time to expand your thinking, to expand the way you're going to go about things, okay? Because it feels like to me that this new thing that you're trying to manifest in your life is requiring you again to look at things from a different perspective, to expand your way of looking at things, okay? Some of you want to create this change, or some of you have recently taken steps to create this change here, okay? Or you just want change. That's like the main thing, you want change. But Spirit is saying, well, expand your mind, use your energy towards that. Renewal. Yeah, there's a renewal. So pretty soon things are gonna, slow down. Things are gonna come together for you. There's a renewal of energy as well here, with the two cards mirroring each other. Okay. I feel like you might feel drained right now. You might feel really tired, and it's okay because of all this change that is happening around you at this time. It's kind of like a seed, right? You plant it and it takes a lot of energy for it to rip through the little seed. So that's kind of what's going on with you. So you might have used your energy a lot right now because of the change of the things that are flourishing around you. But Spirit is saying, your energy will be renewal. There's something new coming in to your life. Just expand your mind, change the way of thinking, and at the same time, honor yourself. Your power in the situation is to break free. Okay, this is your power in what you have right now. And what I'm going to say is to break free from this, right? Expand your mind, expand how you are thinking, how you're going about things. This is a moment in your life of breaking free of things that are not serving you, things that are not honoring you, things that are draining your energy. You're now in a place where you're able to make the changes that you want to make in your life. And maybe you're over here thinking, I don't know how, right, JJ? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, Spirit is saying expand your mind. The energy is there for you to create your life in a whole new way that would honor yourself, right? Your power is to break free. Your power is to transform this situation right now. The environment around you is inner voice. So things, like with the changes, it makes perfect sense. That's why I love this deck for the Celtic Cross, because the changes, with all the changes that are going on in your environment, Spirit is saying, listen to your inner voice, honor yourself through these changes. What rings true to you? By you listening to this inner voice, you will be able to renew yourself and break free from whatever it is draining your energy, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, wherever it is that you want to expand in your life, you can. Right now you have the power, the energy is backing you up, Spirit is pushing you forward, but you need to take the first step and you need to honor your inner voice. Don't be scared. And then this is kind of like what you're scared of, right? Your patience. So this is something you do not want to hear, but you're being called to have patience. Things aren't just black or white kind of thing here. You don't have to. That's kind of with the expansion. Things aren't black and white. There's always an in between. It's never right or left. There's always a middle road, right? And you're being called to follow that middle path, that middle road, that your inner voice is guiding you, because that's where you'll flourish the most. That's where you're going to find that renewed energy. And yes, you're being called to have patience with the change, patience with yourself right now. And then your outcome is inner power. So that is beautiful. That's what they're trying to teach you, right? They're teaching you to break free. You have the inner power to break free from whatever it is that is draining you, from whatever it is that is taking away your energy. And you have the power here to honor yourself. That's your inner power. That's how you're going to break free, by tapping into that inner power. And that's what they're trying to teach you right now, is that you have a lot of it. You have a lot of inner power. It's just a matter of tapping in and listening and expanding your point of view. Now I'm going to use the tarot deck to see if they have anything else they wish to tell you. The Star, renewal of hopes and dreams. So maybe, your hopes and dreams have changed. Wow, that's beautiful. The Four of Wands. Okay, and at the bottom we have the Fool. There is change. There is something new happening for you. There's a new path. Again, like I was saying, take the middle path, right? Yeah, you might not know exactly where you're going yet, and that's what they're saying. Expand your mind. Go with the change, right? You have the inner strength. The Fool is very much he trusts himself. He goes with the change. He doesn't fight the change. He doesn't fight this new beginning. He just goes with it. He's like, yeah, you know what, let's see where it takes me. And he takes a very light-hearted approach with that change. And the tarot here is telling you there is a renewal definitely happening. There is healing happening. Pay attention to the synchronicities, okay? You are flourishing. Your dreams are flourishing. And you are going to be celebrating very, very soon here with the Four of Wands, okay? Some of you will be purchasing a home. Others of you, this is home business. This is also, for some of you, this is marriage. This is relationships with the Four of Wands here. There's something good. There is a change. There is a moment of celebration that will be coming. Okay, you just need to have patience and go with the change. Something will flourish, something beautiful. There's a sense of peace and hope with the doves here. And for some of you, it will resonate strongly if you are in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus in Aquarius. Okay, so now to option 2. So those of you who picked option 2, let's see. Love. Okay, so your relationships are taking center stage here. Your relationships are, maybe you're going through some type of, I just heard a renewal of love for some of you. For others of you, maybe you are looking at your relationships. Which relationships do you want to stay with? What relationships do you want to let go of? Which ones are healthy? Which ones are toxic? For others of you, you're healing a lot of heart chakra here, okay? I feel like you're preparing for true love to come in for many of you. So that is what I am hearing. Rebirth. Yeah, what did I say? A renewal of love. There's a renewal of love happening for you guys here. Okay, some of you are, there is, I'm getting like a partnership. It's their energy, your energy is, you're entering into a new phase. You're looking at each other in a new way. I'm hearing both of you have evolved during your relationship, during your marriage, and now both of you are like, oh, you know, I am in love with this new person. Okay, you are accepting the other person. For some of you, you're having a rebirth in love. There's a new relationship coming in. Okay, for others of you, I just heard others of you are deciding to turn the page. And by that, they're telling me that some of you are giving this relationship another go, with completely letting go of the past, or not looking at the past anymore, and being like, this is a whole new page. The past is done. Okay, so that is beautiful. Transition. Yeah, so you were or are in a moment of transition, or have gone through a moment of transition in your relationships. Like I said, many of you have grown. So some of you are deciding to walk away from a relationship, and that's okay, right? It doesn't have to be love specifically, but this card, I usually get it just meaning relationships. So for some of you, this is like a marriage where you're like, you know, we both have grown, things have gone stale, and you know, both of you are coming to terms and being like, okay, no, we're not doing this anymore. So it's like a mutual agreement to walk away from each other. For others of you, you have gone through a transition as a couple, and that is solidifying, and you're giving that rebirth in that relationship. Okay, it doesn't have to be love. Again, it could be any type of relationship. For others of you, you have gone through a major transition when it comes to your heart chakra. There has been a lot of change, a lot of healing that has come up, a lot of buried emotions, right? And your heart chakra has kind of gone through a rebirth here. Okay, and now you're opening up to greater love or deeper love. In the past energy, we have abundance. Okay, so in the past you were doing pretty good, right? You have abundance of love, abundance of friendship, abundance of whatever it was, but you were in a good place in the past. Okay, you were happy, you were jolly, you were enjoying yourself in the past. And then we have purpose. So now now in your mind, you're just like, what is the purpose of all of this, JJ? Why is this happening? And the point that why things are happening right now for you, if maybe you're like, okay, wait, that's what I'm saying. Some of you, okay, thank you. They're saying some of you, before, maybe you were all about money. You were all about your career. You were all about the mundane things, right? The monetary, the physical, tangible things of life. And now you're like, no, I want my purpose to be love. I'm good money, I'm good career wise, I'm good in my profession, I'm good, I have a home, I have a good bank account. Now I want love. And Spirit is saying, okay, now you want love. You're transitioning. You had a moment of transition. You went from wanting the house and the car and the career, and now you're transitioning to your love. So you're having a rebirth, and you're finding a purpose to it. You're like, okay, why is this person? Some of you are questioning the purpose of your relationship. And like I said, some of you are going to be leaving this relationship. Others of you are solidifying it. Because I feel like now you're being called to look at that as like a purpose. I don't know if that's making sense, but it makes sense in my head. And then we have your future is acceptance. So accepting what's happening, right? Whether this is someone who walked away from you or not, accepting the fact of the matter, whether this person left or stayed, just being in a moment of acceptance. And I feel like in the future, instead of wanting to look for a purpose and being like, okay, I want to know why this happened, why things went down like this. Because right now you're in that stage of purpose. You're like, I want to know why. Why did this happen? Why, Spirit? Why? And then now in the future, you're going to be stepping in a energy of accepting and being like, okay, it was what it was. You know, the relationship didn't work, or it did, or this failed. Whatever it is, you're moving into a moment of acceptance and making peace with that. Okay? Your power in the situation is the beginning. So you have the power to accept things and move on, or you can stay in that transition period. Okay, by accepting also here, because they mirror each other, by accepting what happened, you will also attract abundance into your life. For some of you, your purpose in this planet is to be in this relationship, or is to give this relationship a chance. Your outside environment is surrender. Yeah, accept what is and surrender. There's nothing you can do. There's a rebirth happening. There's a transition happening for you. Okay? For some of you, this could be definitely career. Okay? It doesn't have to be love. For some of you, you could be like, you know what, JJ, your purpose is... I don't want to know about love. So Spirit is saying your purpose is love, is to do something that you love, and you're going through a transition of that. Maybe you're looking at things and being like, I don't love what I do. And Spirit is saying by you switching your purpose, changing your focus to your purpose, to something that you love, you will attract abundance. And accept that. Accept that and surrender. Don't try to control things. Your fear is to release. Yeah, surrender. You got to release. You got to accept whatever is no longer resonating with you, or whatever is leaving your life at this time. You're being called to release it, and don't be scared of that. Accept. So it's release, accept, and surrender, right? Or surrender, release, and then accept. Accept what is. Accept the changes. Accept the transition. Accept the rebirth. And just know that there's a new beginning happening for you. And you know this because this is your power, so you're kind of aware of that. But you're still kind of a little bit hesitant to let go of what is leaving your life. And your outcome is reconnecting with Spirit. By you releasing and trusting Spirit and letting go of what needs to let go of, you will reconnect with Spirit, because you will be trusting Spirit again, and you will tap into that. And with that comes abundance, comes love, right? Comes a rebirth. For some of you, you're holding on to something out of fear of not being lovable, or not finding another partner. And I feel like this relationship has reached its purpose. This relationship, there is nothing else that's going to come out of this. Yeah, look at the card that just flew out, the death card. Yeah, you're going through a release period. Some of you are letting go of a Scorpio individual, or you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus here, okay? But with you letting that go, abundance will come. Abundance and love, okay? Because you're holding on to someone or something that it's not really love. It's just an illusion. I don't know who that is for, but that is coming in very strongly, and that person needs to be released. If you want that new beginning, you need to let that go. It's like you're holding on here too tightly. I'm getting for someone, yeah. I'm getting for someone, this is the Two of Swords. So there is this energy of not wanting to decide, not wanting to let go again, not wanting to, this is all causing internal struggle, not wanting to make the decision, right? Being like, nope, being in denial. I do not want to look at this. But again, we have a full moon here. Things have come to a culmination. There is an ending. Nothing's going to come out of whatever this is. Whatever is leaving your life, you need to accept it, surrender, and release it. Okay? Because a new beginning is trying to come in for you. But by you holding on and not surrendering, you're actually preventing this from coming into your life. This abundance, the rebirth, the love, and the purpose. Because to me, it's looking like a separate reading. It's looking like this, and then this is on the side. Someone here works with death, with Our Lady Death. And I feel like if you work with her, she's guiding you. Okay, if you work with Santa Muerte, la Niña Blanca, or Mi Niña, she's guiding you. I don't know how you say it in English. I'm sorry, you guys. I think it's, if you work with death, like the deity, with Santa Muertes in Spanish, I feel like she's helping you decide. She's helping you cut away that indecision within you, because you're still not wanting to look at this for what it is, for a transition, for this rebirth to happen. You're not wanting to accept it. You're not wanting to surrender to it, but you're being called to surrender it. Also, someone needs to hear that you're not alone. Spirit is with you. And someone's having a hard time here connecting with your deities or with your spirits, with your spirit guide, your ancestors, but they're saying the reason why you're not connecting with them is because you're not trusting them. And you need to trust them. Okay? So I wish you guys the best. Take care of yourselves. It was an honor. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.